Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are flying on Singapore Airlines Boeing 777-300ER product in their business class cabin from LAX all the way to Tokyo Narita International Airport. So we had this trip planned out months in advance, and we've flown Singapore Airlines in the past, but on the economy class cabin. This is our first time in Singapore Airlines business class cabin. So we completed the check-in process, which was nice and smooth. The Singapore Airlines staff were nice and friendly. We went through security and got into the terminal. One thing about Singapore Airlines at LAX is they do not have an exclusive lounge, but there is a Star Alliance lounge, which we went to. We also hold the American Express Platinum card, and there's a pretty decent Centurion lounge here at the LAX Tom Bradley International Terminal. After hanging out and waiting for a while, it was finally time to get on board this aircraft, and we could not wait.
Thank you, too. Okay, everybody, welcome back to our channel. We are on the Singapore Airlines business class. So we're going to take a quick tour of the seat here, okay? So this is a nice, comfy seat. Alright?
Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing to the mouth. Life vest, tap the whistle.
So on the right hand side of the seat here, you have these trio of reading lights, and you can adjust the brightness and intensity of the lights.
Get the exit door and step into the road.
And over here you have your entertainment and power outlets.
Located under all the chambers.
Another reading light.
All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed
Storage here.
and landed.
More storage here. And you can also find in here a bottle of water or a bottle of water. There's also some noise cancellation headphones in here, which were pretty good.
If you're not using the device, it must be held in your hand or placed in a seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat. Ask the cabin
There's also a nice mirror here to take a look at your beautiful face. And yes, you guessed it, yet another storage bin. I think this is what, 3 now? Honestly, once you get into the seat, you just feel luxury. Everything here feels premium, everything feels high quality. The seat is spacious and nice and soft.
On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time.
As far as the legroom is concerned, you have plenty. I'm 5'11" and my feet weren't even touching. This is just taking a look at how much legroom there is really. So here you have the basic seat control buttons here. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. You can have the chair in lounge mode, or of course it lays flat as well. So there are several ways to control the entertainment system on this aircraft. One of the ways would be through this remote control here. So this remote is pretty handy. It has everything you need to control the entertainment system. And when I talk about the entertainment system on this aircraft, this Boeing 777-300ER, Singapore Airlines, it is extensive. I mean, everything you can ask for you have on here. So like I said, with this remote, you can take a look at your flight route, you can take a look at movies, TV, shows, you can play video games. You can do everything on this tiny little device here. So still on the entertainment system here, you can see they have new releases, they have favorites, they broke it down according to alphabetical order or according to specific regions, as you can see. There's something for everyone here. It's really well done. I was really impressed with the selection that they had available here. The only thing, if I could complain, the only thing that I could complain about was I would have appreciated live TV, specifically live sports. That's the only thing that I think was missing here. But otherwise, I mean, there's something for everyone on here. They did really well. Before we knew it, we were racing down the runway and taking off into a damp Los Angeles sky on our way to Tokyo. So we took this flight during the festive period, so we appreciated this little touch here. Okay, so this is an international flight flying west across the international date line. So you're served dinner when you take off, and before you land, you're also served dinner because you're landing around 5 p.m. So the options here are actually pretty extensive for the first dinner, right? You have an appetizer, you have seafood, you have a noodle dish, there's chicken, there's a beef option, there's several dessert options, and you can get all these throughout the flight whenever you want. But in addition to this, there was also a separate menu that you could order before you boarded, which is what we did as well. So we had one from the menu, and we also had another dish from a pre-selected menu that's not necessarily given to you when you're on board. So Singapore Airlines gives you all kinds of options. Starting off here with some warm nuts and champagne, of course. So the whole point of this clip here is just to show you how wide these seats are on Singapore Airlines business class. I mean, this is me next to my wife, side by side, two fully grown adults, and we're able to sit and fit comfortably. As you can see, we're just confirming our orders and just, asking a few questions here and there. I mean, the staff, by the way, I have to highlight the staff on Singapore Airlines, every single one of them gets a 5 out of 5. And of course, I had to get the Singapore sling. And another glass of champagne. So I opted for the wonton noodle soup, which came with egg noodles along with pork and shrimp dumplings. And let me tell you, these were probably the best noodles I've ever had in my life, talk less of on a plane. I wanted to ask who made this? I mean, this was unbelievable. Truly impressive. Up next was dessert. I opted for the chocolate ice cream, which was frozen rock solid. So it took a little bit of time to defrost, but it was good overall. After dinner service, it was finally time to catch some rest. The flight attendants were so kind to get your bed all straightened out. As you can see, the seat converts into a fully lay flat bed. This is pretty comfortable. It's nice and wide, and I was able to accommodate most people. Okay, so let's get into the bathroom here. So the bathroom here was nice and clean, and I'm talking clean. This was maybe the cleanest bathroom I've been on a plane. They had all the workings that you'll expect to find. They had perfume, they had facial mist. I don't even know what facial mist is, but they had that. They had lotions, they had hand towels, facial towels, all of that. So there are two things that I could criticize Singapore Airlines on. Number one, there was no pajamas. I'll expect for a premium high-end experience like this to come with pajamas, right? And number two, there was no amenity kit. That was a bit shocking. I didn't expect that. I would have expected an amenity kit. But they didn't have it. But nevertheless, we keep moving. Oh, look at that flower. That was a nice touch. Just a quick overview of the business class cabin. It's arranged in a 1-2-1 formation. So at this point, we had taken off, we had dinner, I had walked around the cabin, I'd looked at the bathroom, I'd even taken a short nap, I'd woken up again, and I'd worked up an appetite. So I asked one of the flight attendants, and they brought this for me. Singapore Airlines is excellent in terms of service, and they will do anything you want as long as it's reasonable. So here I am, stuffing my face again. Okay, so it was dinner time, and my wife ordered lu fan, which is a Taiwanese braised pork rice, and I just got a simple plain hamburger. At this point, I was pretty stuffed already, but I ate some potatoes, I ate some of the burger, and I was done with it. The sun was beginning to set as we began our descent into Tokyo Narita International Airport. This was a memorable experience. Every single second we spent on this aircraft was nothing short of pure bliss. I would highly recommend Singapore Airlines business class to anyone. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you on our next video. Also, please do not forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Till next time. Bye-bye.